Now, back to the Morning Roast, presented by Timeless Coffee with Bonta and Shasky.
Oh, baby. Yeah. Hell yeah. What a win last night for the Warriors. Tied up at the half at 50 apiece. They come out in the third quarter, scored 19 straight. The Heat come roaring back and cut that lead to 1 going into the fourth quarter. And then just all the money plays made by the Golden State Warriors. The 3 straight threes there late in the fourth to seal the deal. Damian Lee with a 3. He goes 3 of 6 from the three-point line. Gets to the free throw line 9 times yesterday. 9 times. Damian Lee came into the game missing 18 of his last 21 threes. He was ice cold. He had 5 DNPs in the month of March. You know what DNPs are, folks? Did not play. He did not play in 5 games that he was active. Just on the bench. All right? On the bench. Gary Payton II, he's been banged up, dealing with the shin, dealing with the leg. Big corner 3 to follow it up. And he took it with confidence. And he played in that dunker spot and reminded us all while he fell in love with Young Glove. And then Jordan Poole ices it away with another 3. He hit 7 threes yesterday, had a career-high 9 assists, and he drops a 30-burger. His 11th straight game scoring 20-plus points, and the Warriors snapped their 3-game losing streak in a big way, Shasky. That felt good for the soul.
Yeah, there's no doubt it did. And just watching how they closed out that final 5 minutes, when you contrast that with what happened against the Spurs, the defensive lockdown of GP2, and then you got to throw Poole in there. I thought Poole had active hands yesterday as well. And then Kevon Looney diving on the ground. Moses Moody out there making plays. Their length, the young guys, obviously, their length. Young guns. And then you throw GP2 in there, and he's such a weapon because you can throw him on so many different guys. And the way that they were passing the ball, how about Bielitsa making a sweet couple of passes to GP2 underneath the rim? He finishes around the hoop. They missed him. Like, quietly, we didn't talk about it. I don't know, maybe what he missed 2.5, 3 weeks? They
He's
missed
out
GP2.
for a while. Yeah, no, he did. He was 5 of 6 yesterday, 11 points, 5 rebounds. And, of course, he had a steal last night, and his impact was felt. His impact
on the floor?
Was felt on the floor. No doubt he was getting down and dirty. Bielitsa, look, it's not the prettiest, but 9 points, 6 rebounds, 5
Big
assists.
3.
5 assists. That was one of Bielitsa's best game. Yeah. Quietly starting to break out of the funk.
Because he played for Miami, no?
Played for South. He got traded there.
Maybe it felt a little personal.
Yeah, he got traded there from Sacramento. They didn't re-sign him here. So, look, we're going to get to Anthony and Ben in just a second. But right now it's time for Taking Them to School, presented by Evergreen Valley College, home of the highest earning community college graduates in California. A lot of highlights picked from Langford. What you got for me?
Butler with a great catch, beats Tucker, right corner 3, popped out, and there's Kevon Looney. They took away a rebound from him before. Now had 9, now down to 8. Now he's got 9. Poole with a great move on Lowry. Man, ankle breaker 3 for Jordan Poole, who's got 12 points. He put on the brakes, and Lowry was in another area code.
He has that kind of move, that hard dribble, and then back up.
Man, we're going to talk to Jim Barnett at 7:30. He's down in South Beach. Tim Roy on the call. That move on Kyle Lowry was just, this kid is in this bag. He's coming into his own.
He is ascending.
He is ascending right in front of our eyes. A budding star. Jordan Poole, you keep doing your thing, young man. 30 points, 9 assists, and 4 rebounds. That was taking him to school, which happens in morning after every game, paid for by our great friends at Evergreen Valley College, home of the highest earning community college graduates in California. Let's get the roasters up. Shasky.
Before we go to the phone lines, 888-957-9570, just a quick point on the feelings thing. They have spent so much gosh darn money to put this team together. The window's so small. We talk about these windows. Once you're this far into a season,
right,
and you have the age players that they have in a 34-year-old Steph and Clay and Trey and all these guys, I don't care about anyone's feelings at this point. Like, I'm not here for it. And I don't think the owner's here for it either. I'm not here for Steve Kerr's feelings. I'm not here for even Steph Curry's feelings. Like, we're just trying to win a championship. And if everybody's got all hands on deck mentality, it shouldn't matter who starts, who plays in the middle of the game, who closes games. I've been told you, I think it should be a case-by-case situation, closer by committee. I don't know about starting games. Maybe there's a template that works best. At this point, I don't even care if it's Dre, if it's Looney, if it's Clay, if it's, Otto Porter Jr., whoever you guys want to choose on a nightly basis to start, to play in the middle part of the game, to close games. I don't care. This is about championship mode right now. And this team has to play.
So what are you saying?
What I'm saying is that they have to play the best players given the matchup. If it's GP2 to start a game for whatever, for a couple of minutes, I'm just hypothetical.
Yeah,
just walk me down hypothetically, right? Because you're going up against Ja. Okay, do it. If it means Draymond has to come off the bench for a certain matchup because Kevon Looney gives us a better look for the first couple minutes of a game, then so be it. Even if it's Klay coming off the bench, I don't care. I'm not about emotions. I'm about winning.
It ain't about emotions. It's about logic. And the logical thing to do is starting Klay Thompson. He's 6'7", 6'8", who can guard 2s and 3s and sometimes point guards. And he's getting better and better at defense. Better and better through the defense already. And he hasn't even barely played 2 months after missing 941 days. Klay Thompson's finishing games, folks. Because of his three-point attack, because he could space the floor. He's going to finish games, no matter what the matchup is, because he can defend 3s and 4s and 2s.
I'm not isolating any individual. What I'm saying to you is that I don't have time for any one of these guys' feelings. Wiggins' feelings, we could lose him. I don't care. I'm trying to win a championship.
Yeah, but you need Wiggins to win a championship.
I know, and
you need
yes,
Poole
I need
to win
him
a
to be psychologically locked in. I need
Klay.
him to know on the front end, dog. On any given, everyone on the roster, on any given night, it might be your night, it might not be your night.
It don't work like that.
Yeah,
I hear you. These are big boys. They don't work like that. This ain't just CYO basketball where you just pull a guy, say, hey, you're going to come off the bench today. Get over it, young buck. Wiggins has never came off the bench in his career.
He's an adult.
Yeah, but no, you lose him if he comes off the bench. How does he be aggressive? Is he going to be warm? It's just different. Remember Harrison Barnes? They ruined Harrison Barnes that year when he came off the bench. Ruined him. He was done for the season. Now, Harrison Barnes, we know what type of player he is, but that's what you're dealing with here. Looney coming off the bench. Looney's been a stalwart at the 5.
Look, it's a tough decision.
That's ludicrous.
But this is the part. Like,
so now you want to. So all these people. I don't know. So everybody's calling about size. We need size, but you want to downgrade and bring Looney off the bench?
To me, no. To me,
come on.
To me, it's a Looney Draymond. Start Dre at the 5, or start Looney and bring Dre off the bench.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what it is.
I'm sorry.
There's a hard decision here. Someone's going to be frustrated. JP's got to play. Like, to me, the number one thing is JP gives us our best chance to win. He's got to play.
Listen. You're not going to play Draymond at the 5 with that back injury. He don't look right.
That's a fair point.
He don't look right now.
Fair point.
All right? Klay Thompson gives you wing length.
No, I want Klay in there, and he gives you the shooting and the spacing.
So Poole, Steph, and Klay are going to play, and they're going to start. Klay, Steph's going to start. Poole, he should start. But if he comes off the bench as a 6-man, I ain't mad at it because he's going to finish games.
Yes,
he's going to finish games.
If he can make life easier for Steph in that first quarter, because first quarter starts have been kind of a problem. If they can get their offense rolling early, whatever I got to do to win. Again, this isn't about me isolating an individual. I'm just saying I don't have time for any of their feelings. Like, I don't care.
It ain't about feelings. It's about mindsets and keeping them mentally engaged. You got to keep these guys mentally engaged. You bring Wiggins off the bench, he's done for the season. Well, then, he's done. And now you're wasting $30 million on the bench, and now you're not getting that production. You got to think Wiggins, despite all the offensive struggles, he's still your number one. He's still your number one wing defender. So when this comes to starting time, who's going to stay in front of Ja?
So where are you going?
Who's going to stay in front of?
No, but where are you going with this? Because you're basically saying that it comes down.
It comes down to Draymond or Looney.
So for you, it comes down to them.
I think the best solution. You want to talk about benching Klay?
Starting.
If you want to come back starting, let's just say starting a basketball.
All right, because I'm trying to follow.
Look, you know where I'm going.
Yeah,
you know where I'm going.
I want to hear.
Draymond coming off the bench. Okay. That's what I just said. All right. I'm gonna make it clear as day.
Okay.
All right. Draymond Green's not right now. Looney started in every single game this season. He's holding it down at the 5.
Looney's played great.
He's battled against the Jokic's. Yeah. He's battled against Embiid. He's battled against all these bigs.
And he gives you the screen element for Steph Curry early in games.
Can Draymond play the small ball 5 right now? Do you trust him playing against the Jokic's?
To me, that's his spot exclusively for the rest of the year. To me, that's his spot.
You're taking one of the
small ball 5.
My thing is this. You can't have 2 non-scorers on the floor at the same damn time.
So I agree with that.
You can't have that.
If we're working with this, I agree with that premise. What does that do to Draymond psychologically? Because, B, you're talking about Wiggins psychologically. You think Draymond's going to be able to handle that? I'm asking you.
Maybe. He did in his first game back. Ooh. He did his first game back against the Wizards, did he not?
Yes, yes. But I'm just saying, if I was looking between Wiggins and Draymond and who would handle going to the bench well, I don't think Draymond would handle it well.
You think Wiggins would handle it well?
No, but Draymond's way more vocal and can really
what's going to
upset the apple cart.
What's going to end up happening is Poole's going to come off the bench. And they're going to go with Steph, Clay, Wiggins, Dre, and Looney.
Again, to me, that's feelings-based and not production-based. So that's kind of the original premise. This is not about feelings. I'm about production.
Draymond's not shooting the ball. Looney's barely shooting the ball. I can't have two non-scorers at the floor at the same time.
To start the year, we all agreed. Draymond's more important than Jordan Poole to win a title. Yep. I think Jordan Poole is way more important to win a title than Draymond Green right now. And I can't believe I'm saying that.
Spicy. Anthony Baird will get you on the other side. 888-957-9570. More coming up on the roast.